Hey guys, Sublord here, back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Turtles of Greyskull. Casey Jones, the man who fights with a hockey mask and sticks. We'll get into that in a minute, but this of course is brought to us by the fine folks over at Mattel, and spoiler alert, probably my favorite figure of the wave, despite the fact that I don't think Casey Jones is all that in a bag of Cheetos. That said, don't get it twisted, I do like me some Casey Jones. I think he's a cool character and everything, but he's literally just a dude in clothes wearing a hockey mask, fighting off dudes with sports equipment. He is the welfare version of Batman. That said, he of course comes with a mini comic getting into the accessories he has to offer here. There's cross-sell on the back and the pamphlet in case you're a simpleton and don't know how to take one of these apart. Moving on from that, we don't have time to give you the regular spiel here because this thing comes with a metric butt ton of stuff. Starting off with his hockey stick with the wraps there. I wish he came with more shit like this. Got the spikes on it. This is like a Mad Max era hockey stick. Like, this thing's been taking some abuse. Got some wraps on it. Really cool. We of course have his golf bag, which you can fit most of the accessories in. And speaking of which, we do get some Motu weapons, some Origins weapons we've seen quite a few times, like this Whiplash Spear, which was also used with King Rando. We also get the axe from Krang, but in a translucent green color this time around, so that's pretty cool. We also get the Triple H hammer, which I guess makes sense, because in the original cartoon, Casey Jones had the sledgehammer. Wow! Then we also get this katana sword. If you wanted to give Leonardo something a little more practical, I guess you could give him that. But you could stick all these weapons in here and then peg this onto his back like so. That's cool and all, but it does make for some stability issues, so you will have to lean him forward a bit. Maybe a lot. To get him to stand. It's doable, but it is a little tricky. So for now, we are going to just take this off and set it aside. That said, we also get the Mr. T, pitiful Jitsu hand, which goes on his left side here. And unlike the Raphael gauntlet, fits a little bit better, I think. That said, if we take his hand off, it does fit better like this. It looks a little bit more like a glove instead of a, I don't know, the big goofy hand things they have at sports events. Setting that aside though. Needless to say, he comes with probably the most accessories an Origins figure has come with in quite some time. So that's cool. Definitely worth the price if you ask me. And on top of all that, his mask does come off, revealing that he is not a mutant. He's just a dude. But everybody loves him. Even your mama. Either way, putting the mask back on. Once you take it off once, it's a little easier to take on and off. It does look like his mask, mixed with Ram Man's helmet, maybe. But as far as articulation on this guy goes, so we'll rotate side to side, look up and down. Shoulders will go out, back down, rotate forward and back. Elbow hinge with rotation. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Swivel at the waist. Hips kick forward and back, out, back down. Single knee with rotation. He's got a little man-at-arms armor there. It's kind of funny. Does also have a bit of rotation there. The boot. and a hinge at the foot with a rocker. And he does have just the He-Man boots. I'm surprised they didn't give him the John Cena sneakers. They gave him, I think, the John Cena crotch piece, which had some shorts on it. I can see right up them shorts. What? Either way, that's Casey Jones in a nutshell. He's cool. You know, he is just a dude. I mean, and people are like, he's just a cool character, man. Don't question it. Well, I don't fucking do that. I'm Overlord Productions. I'm a grade A major league asshole, and I question everything because I don't watch the news. So with that being said, before I get canceled, why don't we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Casey Jones alongside his partner in crime, or is that vice versa? Either way, we got good old Raphael, the dude with the tood there, as well as the Tila we took a look at yesterday, so check that review out if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it if you did. It's got to build an audience, and view counts, and sub counts, and all that good stuff somehow, right? That said, I feel like these three are like the ragtag, get their hands dirty type of crew when it comes to the Turtles of Greyskull. I don't know, I just see the three of them duking it out with the best of them together as a bit of a sub-team. That said, getting these two out of the way. Also, shouldn't the Turtles be shorter than her? Interesting there. That said, we do have our two regulars, the Mythic Legions, Brother Mandibolith. Right there. Ooh, there we go. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone, as he is not a 5.5-inch figure. So, with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and stability issues aside, if I had to pick a favorite from Wave 3 of the Turtles of Greyskull line, it would probably be good old Casey Jones here. Not only because he comes with probably the most accessories a Origin-style figure has ever come with in the history of the entire line, sublines included, but I always like the character, despite the fact he is just a dude in clothes, the hockey mask, that fights people off with sports equipment. I mean, he is the welfare Batman if I ever saw one. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.